thought it would play at the beginning of the game last night, but it didn't. So I'm playing it right now. Here's the opening cinematic. Yes, I saved as I saved last night.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
I'm more concerned about Savage.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. Necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Better than kings. Gods.
Pretentious old men. It is. It's right there. Is
thought I saw someone. A guy in a coat.
no, you need to do something else.
Nothing. I guess we're safe.
Safe for long.
Oh, someone there?
Ice.
He's a cop.
Let's see. Oh dear. Hello. You can see right down. Off. Okay, just in case. Oops. Quick place. I think Aaron just started shooting at him. Oh, here the
heard
No,
something.
Yes. Let's fight them. Oh, I can't. But yeah, I can take it home. This person. Give me this. Dang it. Corpses. He's a witch! She just go into it. Go into the water. There. That works. There's
Objective complete. Agent Navarre will describe your next assignment and stay behind to protect the Ambrosia. Look for her out front.
the other side. Yes. There's supposed to be a guy here somewhere. Unless I'm misremembering. This. Doesn't matter to turn it off anyway. Off. Cycle. No idea if there's no, I think the reason we can walk around here is in case you're 5 minutes late. Yeah, there's no reason to come out here. Bullets. Figure out how to get in here. Why I need this again. Okay, I'll get these. I want aqua lung or environmental resistance. Commander Grimaldi, we liberated 2 canisters of this stuff along with the ambrosia during the Liberty Island raid, but none of our people are quite sure what it is or what to do with it. Possibly a biological or chemical agent, but without the proper people and equipment, there's no way to tell. Lebedev suggested we keep one of the canisters in a barrel of ambrosia here as a contingency. The rest was shipped out to the airfield an hour ago. To the engine. Napalm canister. It's Darn baby, darn. Disco Inferno. Stupid birds and terrorists.
You're inside the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
Fun tip. In this version of Deus Ex, you have to actually find the codes before you can use these. Because right now, I know what the code is from playing this game years ago. But as you can see, I can't click it to access the keyboard. I would have to physically find the password in the game. But the password is 666, which I find funny. Yeah.
I guess this beats starving back home.
I think there's some food in that kid. I don't know what the number one kid. I don't have any food otherwise to give him. Hello, friend. I didn't realize you were standing there.
Someone there?
Have some drink.
That's him. He's a cop. I'm hit! Take him out. God damn.
Come on, sleep.
Anybody see him?
More bullets. More bullets. And more bullets. I'd like if one of them had more trains. Hello. Go sleep. Bullets. Dead pump. That's a dead pump. Either. You don't have any. You know what you do to pumps, you don't have anything. Fine. Free cigarettes currently. And I still have over 1,000 credits.
You were too gentle with the NSF, but I cannot complain. You completed the objective. At least you are not a coward like Paul.
You mechs might have copper wiring to reroute your fear of pain, but I've got nerves of steel.
You are not a mech. You do not know what it is like.
What's it like to stand around revving your actuators while the more advanced units complete the mission? No thanks.
It was my error to believe that Unatco's superweapon would appreciate the chance to prove himself.
Just give me the next objective.
How dare I delay your search for glory? The NSF in the subway station have taken hostages. Free them, but you know our standing orders. We do not make deals. Use this EMP grenade to disable the electronic detonators of the booby traps. Now we will see who is made of steel.
I can take out a booby trap. Good work.
Richard Yin did what she did.
Your brother Paul has gotten our troops into another mess.
Hell of a long shift.
Where to go from? Because I'm used to the PC version. I'm used to the PC version, which isn't broken up into segments like this game is. It's not exactly. Is this the door? Nothing but a lie.
Our country 'tis the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing.
Okay.
Got 5 credits for someone who's got the Grey Death.
Here you go.
God bless you.
Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside that freedom ring.
Now this is what the intrusive thoughts tell me to do. I, however, want to do that.
My native country, the land of the noble free, thy name I love.
Anyway. Remember, kids, don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Okay.
Don't let me get in your way, officer.
The mayor didn't speak literally when he turned around. Okay, yeah, this is not bad. More loading screens. Loading screens. Oh, there's your good son. Silent weapons off equals. Idiots don't trip. What you okay, they can't. Fall down that. It's big.
threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
He said traps. This will be tricky. Because, like a moron. Oh, wait, I have these. I was gonna say, like a moron. Don't have darts. Here, I have darts right here. These murder darts. So whoever I shoot with these will die. Instead of just falling conscious. But they're threatening to blow up civilians on a train, so they'll get there someday. Yeah, that's right.
Sir,
Who are you?
I'm a UNATCO agent. As soon as I open the train doors, I need you both to be ready to run on board.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
We'll stay in here.
Good work. The hostages will be all right. Now take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to your brother.
Let's begin. What have you hit? Okay, my darts. Hello, friend. Oops. Let's...
Yeah?
How's it look on the street?
How's what look?
Fighting. Is it heavy?
The cops told me to take cover in the bar or come down here. They've got the NSF surrounded in the Ton Hotel.
Hostages?
I don't know, is that it?
Yeah, thanks.
Even that he would make it sound.
You saved my life!
They're shooting. Why do they keep shooting? I'll be okay, thanks.
You all money. Give me. Whoa. No. Sorry, this terminal's out of service. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we're glad to service you.
What's the situation here? You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse. What about the EMP field? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source, probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building. I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street? There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance. Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting. Just like the movies. Second floor, right? Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarro shooting spree. Whatever you say. And JC, we'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
Don't tell me what to do. Turn music down. Cool.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
Never should have transferred. Denton. Hey, it's Denton. You want these?
What?
What? Give him the grenades. Look, I know he's your brother, but... Your brother gave us these things. Look at this. Irritation to all exposed mucous membranes. What's that gonna do?
Just tell Paul to give us bullets next time.
Here's one. Prolonged exposure can damage the bronchial pathways. Prolonged exposure? It's like giving them cigarettes or something.
Look, do you want these things?
Sure, hand them over.
Here you go, with my compliments. Good luck.
Good luck. And gas grenades are pretty useful. At least... Ooh, that's the sound of the headset. I think you can only hack one terminal. Yeah. 1,500.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut...
Jojo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, Cape Cod. Here's a little vodka this time. Coming up.
Guess I have to do something.
You would never forgive yourself if...
I know.
What can I get you?
You work here, you must know the area. Heard of anyone hiding a large generator?
Not exactly. But if it's anywhere, it's probably in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink. Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
Sure.
I cannot remember how many beers I need. I think 2.
Beer, please.
There you go. The tap's out. Only bottles.
Beer, please.
There you go.
I think I just need these. If not, the bar's just right here.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
Where's that?
That's valuable information. You'll have to come up with some kind of payment. How about liquor?
Liquor? I hardly know her.
You can have this beer.
That'll do. His name's Smuggler. Real paranoid nut. Wires himself in with booby traps, but he knows things.
There's stuff in the sewers that only Smuggler knows about.
Thanks. Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Now I'll tell you something you can't hear from anybody but me.
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer. What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires, big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Okay, but when you went to Area 50, when you went to Area 51, was anyone Naruto running? You have to know for science.
Know anything that's worth the price of a beer?
This old bird's had enough. Hell, I'm about to go on duty.
What kind of chopper pilot starts work at midnight?
You're with UNATCO, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul to Hong Kong. He told me to watch out for you.
I didn't know UNATCO hired pilots.
The black choppers are run by the NSA to support various classified operations. The Pentagon uses them, the CIA. They hired me because I don't ask any questions.
What was Paul's assignment in Hong Kong?
Like I said, I know how to keep a secret. Even between brothers.
So he's holding something back. The reason UNATCO transferred him back to the States.
Listen to your brother, JC. Respect his experience. Let's leave it at that. Your brother's one of the bravest men I know.
Get back for that one.
Hey, you with the troops? I need help.
What's the problem?
Actually, it's my friend. Johnny took her into the alley west of here, across the street.
Slow down. Who's Johnny?
I got a bad feeling about this. He was mad. He gets crazy when he's mad.
Don't worry. I'll check it out.
If Johnny touches her, I swear to God I'll kill him.
Joe Green, Midnight Sun, glad to know you. What can you tell me about what's going on out there?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
Like I said, I have nothing to say.
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD? You must be from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now. How about I ask you a few questions?
Splendid! I certainly would like to know what an international anti-terrorist organization expects to find in a dive like this.
Heard anything about a secret NSF power generator?
Aha! Playing the detective, are we? I take it you've been assigned to eliminate certain weapons systems. Defenses, maybe? Am I getting warm?
Just answer the question.
Let me be more pointed. How does it feel to be ordered to murder civilians just because they support the fastest-growing political movement in this nation's history?
In a democracy, armed rebellion is criminal, not political.
Rebellion, as the Declaration of Independence tells us, is not only a right, but our duty when we have suffered a long train of abuses and usurpations.
Well, that's pretty pointed.
This is gonna make a great story.
It's still going on, isn't it? They're shooting people right outside the bar.
Six very about as useful as it. To John Paul, you regret the breach of security in your New York First Federal account. We here at NYFF obviously take such matters seriously and will hold you in no way responsible for the damages incurred. All of your assets prior to the unauthorized transactions have been transferred to account number 947761 with the PIN number 2867. We suggest you change this PIN number as soon as you have a chance to verify your new account. Again, our most sincere apologies. Rest assured that NYFF will ensure that no such intrusions happen again. Sincerely, Bob Latham. Oddly enough, that's one of the ones I've looked into. Take that, Mr.
What's your business here, Agent?
Just going up to my brother's room.
You better hold off. The NSF retreated in there about half an hour ago, and they've taken hostages. We're waiting on a specialist.
I'm your specialist. Just tell me where the hostages are being held.
No one's standing in your way, but you'll have to go in alone. Our orders are to hold the perimeter. We think the terrorists are on the second floor.
Carry on, Corporal.
Agent?
Another fun fact is he, in the PC version, is not standing right here outside of the alleyway.
Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Don't interrupt me. In the original, he's standing at the front entrance to the hotel.
Remember, no deals with terrorists.
I mean, I know how to police their agent.
Stay out of the time, bro. Bad shit going down.
What I'm telling you, girl.
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you, Howard, don't play with me this amateur unprofessional bullshit.
Johnny.
If it's business... Business is business.
Green so I can come out hiding.
NSF got the whole building.
Thanks!
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into smugglers.
Right. The weapons dealer.
Hey, you shouldn't have took down Johnny. Soon as Jojo finds out.
Who's this Jojo?
You can't touch Jojo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think you can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
Looks like the fighting in the park has died down.
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle Jojo. You stay out of the way until the NSF have pulled back.
I can take care of myself.
Well, apparently not, considering what he's going to do.
You know Smuggler? What can you tell me about him?
Tough guy like you, figured you'd be a big customer. His place is over by the subway. You have to give the password Bloodshot or he won't let you in.
That's exactly what I wanted to know.
Thanks already, now leave me alone.
Yeah. If that Inako guy wasn't there, I'd not get unconscious.
Good luck, Agent.
Back off, man. What do I do?
What I do? Well.
Do something, man. They're gonna kill him.
Nothing. I checked his pockets. You don't live underground and not have one of Charlie's cards. Make him take off his shoes. Back off, pretty boy.
Stop.
Did you see that?
Yes,
It was uncalled for. You mug people, great. You need the dough. But you show some respect.
What were they after?
Especially when it's your ally. They came to us. They wanted an underground base.
So those guys were NSF?
Yeah, the NSF gives guns to anybody who wants to fight. A lot of people just take the guns and do what they want.
So the terrorists are based in the subways? The sewers?
They need to move some kind of secret equipment. Our tunnels are like the crossroads.
Tell me how to find this base, and I bet I can get the NSF off your back.
Underworld. Just remember that word when you see Curly. He lets people in.
Remember that for later.
Me, personally, I don't rob, but I think it's wrong.
JC has no skill.
Next manhole I see, I'm going underground, and I'm not coming up.
Sonic Underground? this. This is the sun.
I heard a lot of shooting outside. They told me to come in here.
The riot cops are running scared.
Reminds me of Washington. I was there when the NSF overran Squalnomi, back when they were called the Northwest Secessionist Forces.
Were you at Squalnomi?
Yeah, it was night. They came in with their optic camo and we never picked them up on any of the sensors. What a goddamn mess.
I didn't know.
Had a hard time sleeping after that. Didn't do real good on the psyche valves either. Got drummed out in short order.
The Army probably didn't want to have any reminders hanging around.
Yeah, and now look what they got. NSF in downtown Manhattan. Same guys that nearly whooped us in the Northwest. Bet the brass remembers Squalnomi now.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic.
Gotta remember the Alamo.
It's all ice cream and lollipops. That's what the nice man on TV said.
Not now. Please. Leave me alone.
You look like the do-it-yourself type. How about the automated care plan? Only 2,000 credits. Medkits are 300.
Never mind.
As you wish.
One of the doctors can help you.
Lady, got nobody asked.
You got a few credits?
You have the plague?
Nah. Cops ran us off the streets. Usually I go into the water tunnels in the warehouse district, but somebody boarded up the window.
You live in a tunnel?
Actually, I like to stay on the roof of this big apartment building. Nice view. It's not too cold. There's a freight elevator at the end of the tunnel.
Where's that window you were talking about?
It's a basement window in the park south of the hotel.
You must pay the doctors in cash before treatment can begin.
Wasn't talking to you, woman.
One thing about the warehouse district, you've got to know which buildings are safe. Some have armed guards.
I want satisfaction.
We've done all that we can. It's time for you to go.
This is supposed to be a free clinic. Bet you do something if I had more money.
You've got the plague, sir.
Yeah, rich people don't get great death. Don't have it. The president don't have it. I never seen a movie star who's got it. You don't have it. Wait your turn.
You should be more appreciative. By helping you, this gentleman risks his own health.
But he won't give me any medicine.
Trust me, when there's a cure, the city will underwrite the cost. The virus threatens everyone.
I don't believe you.
And I won't hesitate to prescribe the treatment for you.
You better not. They say the plague came from monkeys. But that's not true. It was the army.
No, it came from bats.
Thank you. The ones with the plague can be so stubborn sometimes.
Don't mention it.
Let me express my gratitude. You can have the automated care plan for $1,200. That's at a 40% discount. Or a medkit for $180.
Oh.
180.
Heck yes.
I want the full program.
The code to the surgery bay is 2153. The medical bots will handle your case from now on.
On the downside, I barely have any credits right now. Positive, I can get medical care from robots. Lower mouse. There's two that in the original. Medical box didn't heal you to full in the original. There was only so much they could heal you. So having two in here allows you to go full heal without waiting for them to recharge or something.
Plague tests are free. Please proceed to the examining room.
Christ. You see the guy begging for a cure?
Yeah, what about him?
It won't help. There is no cure.
How do you know?
They show you stuff in the military. You want to know the real battlefield? It's microscopic. We can't even see it. Lucky for me, I got immunizations, but that guy, well, once you're infected, you're infected.
And what about me?
I don't know. You got lucky. Not a bad thing to be.
Who's there? I think the law's on us.
Yes. Password? Bloodshot.
Loading screen, the game.
Our files show that the smuggler is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps. And the latest news, your brother's team hit some resistance, so they're gonna be delayed while we bring in chopper support.
I think since I entered since I said his password, those should open the thing. That's go back in time. For some reason, I thought when you told me the password, it lets you in, that the lasers didn't do it.
Why the booby traps? Afraid of something?
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street. They got my friend Boyd Schick in a secret lab next to the sewers.
A lab? In the sewers? Maybe he was taken hostage by the NSF.
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look, but I think you should have a little more regard for the United States government.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Boyd, I'll give you a deal on some hardware. Also, you'll need this. It's the key that can open the sewer manholes.
Tell me about the hardware.
I have a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 2,200 credits, a bioelectric cell for 800, and some light amplification goggles for 3,500.
Too expensive. Maybe I'll try to locate your friend.
This is what she was talking about. Oh, I can't. I think originally in the PC version, there's not a grate here. It's a, what is it? Like a shipping crate or something that serves as the door.
Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Shut up. This place is pretty much going to be blind for me because I do not remember it at all. Well, I remember like vague bits and pieces, but I don't exactly recall where to go. Ah, that hurt.
These tunnels aren't on the New York City sewer maps. Weird. I have no information on what you might be getting into. This seems worth following up.
Guy in a toad, I'm checking it out.
Anybody right? Let's start. Floating bed kit. Go to sleep. Essentially went in the
Fire here.
This area is an old water treatment facility. I wonder what all these paramilitary types are doing down here. Consider.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
From what the smuggler said, I would imagine this is where they're holding his friend, Ford Schick.
This is essentially a giant, just a one-use rocket launcher. It's good, but not something. Unless you have like an extra slot. And there's technically for speed.
Guy in a... Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech. Oh.
You must be Ford Schick.
Who are you?
Smuggler sent me. Who's holding you here? I don't recognize the uniforms of the soldiers.
I don't know. They're private security for a biotech company or something. They had me doing antibody work.
Corporate security isn't usually outfitted to fight a ground war.
They're doing experiments on people. They don't want anybody finding out.
Wait here while I deal with security.
Tell me when the coast is clear.
I tend not to do. Hey, make it straightforward because knowing where not will get yourself killed. You don't want. That's really something. Door. Not bullets.
Make a break for it.
Here I go. I go.
Turned off, so
Remember the briefing.
Our security grid is now online and active. We will perform a thorough system test every 12 hours to ensure integrity in expectation of the shipment from Hong Kong. If you would like to monitor our status, you can access the grid with login MJ12 and password Kuwait. Get let's see what's in this you Objective covert surveillance of warehouse details. This mission is authorized us level at Row 6G. That's pretty high up. You will not interface with local authorities, UNATCO, or other government agencies. You are to act with prejudice against any threat to mission agendas. Danger code is 216. If I'm right, this might pop. Oh, no, never mind. I think I'm incorrect. This is just the other side of this. Okay. Yay, Senator. Oh, there it goes.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Now let's see if this guy made it back here safely. I think he did. Rats keep coming in. Did he come back?
I got your friend out.
Ford.
Fine. You were right about those troops. Definitely not NSF.
They're the CIA. They capture people and use them for medical experiments.
I wouldn't go that far. You said you'd make it worth my while.
Since you helped Ford, I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 700 credits, a bioelectric cell for 250, or some light amplification goggles for 1125.
Well, no problem.
Is it up here or something? So they didn't fix it for this version. Okay. In the original, they but not the original game. Originally, they were gonna have Ford Ship stay away. He would stay in here and would talk to you whenever you came by. And later in the game, he would actually do something to upgrade one of your augmentations, but the code for it's still in the original game for the PC, but you can't use, like, his dialogue is still there. If you use console commands to summon him to spawn him into the game, he'll have the dialogue. I don't think it's voice, but he'll have the dialogue. But when he says, "Oh, I got this thing to upgrade your systems," he can't give it to you because the code or whatever they use, I can't remember the word. The coding has the wrong name for the upgrade canister. So while the conversation proceeds as it should, it doesn't give you the item. For that reason, he has a vendor. Someone else. It's just this guy. Oh, that's the front door key. Yep, there's. I thought that was a bomb. Hello, friend. I'm just here to shoot you in the head. No hard feelings. Okay, now let's go.
Something moved. Could be the law.
Oh, hello. Fine. This. Now it's yeah, that guy who kept telling me to be careful in the original game, he's standing, I think, like right here or something. Don't want to alert you. Step down here. Granted, it's probably common sense.
Help!
Yes, I'm writing it down. they're both dead. Okay, let's see. I don't have the camera.
Oh my god!
Here, yes I can.
I guess this beats starving back home.
Watch out, they've got guns.
Who's there? I think the law's on.
Thanks.
Thanks for taking care of those guys. You from the police?
UNATCO.
Yeah? Well, you might be interested. I heard them talking. They said something about it, how they had just put in a generator in a warehouse a few streets south of here.
Did you catch the name of the street?
No, but they were talking about their security setup.
Anything interesting?
It sounded like there was underground access. They're using the word righteous as some kind of password.
That's very helpful. Thanks.
Trying to catch my breath.
Hell. Nobody. Sleep. I think I can see them. Hey, buddy. I took your money. You're welcome.
You all right, Mr. Renton?
Fine, I think that's all of them. You got the guys upstairs, right?
Yeah. By the way, I saw your daughter down the street. She didn't look so good.
Sandra? Was she coming back to the hotel?
I took care of a thug who was harassing her, but she's still mixed up in some pretty nasty business. You better talk to her.
No more talking. If you see her, tell her I don't care what she's been doing. She can come home. No questions, no speeches.
I'll tell her she can trust you.
I should probably go find her. Oh, I don't know.
You saved my life.
Quick note, if you need any help with work, check the painting on the wall and use the code 4321. Gotta run. P. Originally, this dedicated would say, check the painting and then count backwards from 4. Then you would open this and you'd enter 4321. But since you can't enter the code yourself, you have to do that. HJC didn't have a chance to get you your own net account, so feel free to use mine in the meantime. Login is Benton, password is community. Make yourself home and I'll see you soon. I wish I knew who this P person was. His girlfriend, I guess. Something stupid. PJC thought I'd unload the rock and tied down trying to get off medical. And analyzers working. Yeah, and they nearly let shot off one of my fingers. Would you later for a beer, maybe? Something not important and something else. It's here. There it is. Get money. Presents too. It's good. Interesting box. Nope. Might be make it a different place. Now, yeah.
You saved my life.
Thought I was a goner.
Go here. The key we got from that room down there. Open that door. There's a data cube. I forgot there was a data cube there. Hello, bottom plant. Yeah. One of those again. There you go. In the original game, I think it was this room, you could hear sounds of sexy fun times happening in the other room, but they removed it for this version for some reason. The game still reads it. I don't see the need for that. And there's two people who died of drugs. Well, I'm going to take this out so you can see what it does. This makes it very, very busy. I thought it was supposed to take some of your health too, but... obviously you can't really aim on drugs, so... where do I go? Hey, you're gonna have to go fix one of your doors. I had to break it. Remember, kids, when you work for the government, you can steal as much money as you want. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, how long am I gonna stay with this stuff? Box. Yes. Pretty sure there's someone in here.
Huh?
Here then. Nothing? Oh no, that's the one window right here. What's that? There's something. Spots. don't remember how you're supposed to get the code to that.
Heads up, JC. I'm sending you a satellite image. We've got NSF troops on the rooftops.
Standing on the rooftops. Yeah, the sniper rifle. Option there because I guess. Oh. Oh, they're dead.
Look for the building with the antennas. Okay, someone's. Yeah, I just got the circle.
I swear I am fascist. I'm hit!
I can't see it. It was you. Wait. This way, Kate. No, because it's true. The doggy. Keep walking that way. And I want to have kind of a full deep of the street. Yeah, I think that this route is if you go through, if you don't have the muscle enhancement like I do, and you didn't move those big boxes, I think that leads down through here. Avoid this doggy. Nice doggy. You don't see me.
I think we got an intruder.
Uh-oh, fascist. It is.
Stay cool, guy's pig. God damn it. Is someone there?
There's nothing about in here. Yes. Look for gunmen are some favors to my people. To be frank, I think we'll need to assume that Cloud ordains inevitable mobilize around the propaganda efforts now. In order to blunt or deflect any negative psychological repercussions. Most of those in the field haven't had any formal military training, and I'm already receiving reports of the accident's kitchen has resulted in friendly fire casualties in hostage situations. The act was counterattacked more aggressive than expected, and celebrating on make bad decisions under pressure. Remote. Preparing to depart. If you want to leave, possible. Oh, hi, Greg.
Took care of the generators. How's the raid going?
We should have sent Agent Navarre. Your brother is timid like a child.
Did something go wrong?
You do not need to hear anything from me. Take the helicopter back to base. I am sure Manderley has planned a debriefing for the top agents. I do not need assistance.
Last boarding call. Do not go HQ.
Hey, you're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament, especially in a crosswind.
Let's go.
Yeah, in case you can't tell.
What agency? Agency.
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
Are you Will Smith or Tommy Lee Jones?
Do not question the prisoners yourself.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderley for a briefing.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen. Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Oh, yeah.
I think the suits are putting a squeeze on Manderley about this one.
Oh no, it's after the
I was here first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry. I will state in my report that I was satisfied with your performance.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
The frame doors there.
Carry on, Agent.
Government official.
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me. You aren't needed, Agent.
I am next.
He doesn't want to introduce himself, so I will. That is false.
We're looking to you to set an example.
He is a jerkbag.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who was that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Get any equipment you need from Carter, then take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
And stay away from the press this time, especially the tabloids. Do I need to quote the manual? Secrets are lives?
Yes, sir.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
I would like to be reassigned to Agent Herman.
Why? Is Agent Denton?
He completed his objective, but our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything in sight.
He could have made a more thorough search for NSF targets, yes.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad. Let's not be hasty. He will improve.
That's what you said about his brother.
Let me say this once. That's a sore spot, and you know it.
You should have listened to me.
Aha. End of meeting. You have a lot to teach, JC. That's why you're his partner.
Nevertheless, I will submit my concerns in writing to Walton Simons, as I did regarding Paul.
If you see your brother, send him my way. He didn't report back.
Shut up. She's like a robotic care.
You have your orders from Mr. Manderley.
It's up here. I did not like what you did.
Get moving.
You already said you're not going to do anything about it, so I'm going to go off target.
Welcome aboard, Agent. I'm Shannon. It's a pleasure to meet you.
All night, huh?
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot in your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
You might talk to my friend. He's a little down. I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach. Thanks for talking to my friend. He admires you.
As well should. I'm J.C. Denton. No, don't want to pull out a gun. Are you open there?
We lost a buddy of ours in the park at Hell's Kitchen. Guess there wasn't much you could do.
Move faster. Hard. Faster.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused more on military operations than law enforcement.
The focus has shifted lately, I agree.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. The standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we were just more civilized about it.
Civilized. That's the word. I guess I was expecting a little more class from the world's anti-terrorist organization.
We just have to strike a balance. Why don't I throw in an extra clip with those multi-tools? I trust you will be able to judge when one or the other is appropriate for achieving mission objectives.
Why are you still here?
Mind your business, woman. Mind your business. I'm J.C. Denton. I do what I want. Denoted. I am not sure what to think of our Agent Denton. He is not like the brother, but seems to be eager to prove that he may. I wonder if you understand. Yeah, it's just here. Far more important is the upcoming operation to recover all the stolen Trojan if any falls into terrorist hands and be a potential tool for blackmail posts. However, our best intelligence indicates that one and no terrorist is behind this yawning attack. Lost the Ambrosia's incredible salesable incident. He poses a continuing threat. He will read the rest because I can't get out of this.
You have your orders from Mr. Manderley.
I'd want to smack her with the crowbar, but I would die. So instead,
A little more decorum, please.
you don't deserve that trophy. He doesn't have any.
Get moving.
Shut up. No, there's the prisoners.
Gunther says you guys really whacked some tails at a statue.
Why are you still here?
Okay, so you can't hit her once before she gets busy.
I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Time's up. Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell. The United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess. Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
I can't remember how long this goes on for.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan, or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
We have less civilized ways of making you talk. I am a patient man.
Ask me if I care.
But not that patient. You saw nothing, Ditton. Report to the helipad.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
If I remember correctly, you can be in there.
I think Mr. Simons wants to be alone with the prisoner.
Shut up. I think, if I remember correctly, you can go in there when
Get moving.
Simons is interrogating prisoners, but you have to basically go in when he does.
We lost a buddy of ours in the park.
Because there's no key to that door. On the PC version, you can just enter a cheat code. But PS2 version is very limited cheats. No, none of them open doors.
Hope this one turns out a little better.
But when you're in the cell with the two guys and Simons, you can actually talk to the terrorists. Nothing different really happens, except Simon's yelling at you for
your chopper's ready,
involving yourself.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
Murder.
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference.
I didn't interfere, I just stood there.
Let's go.
Dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
Oh, thank you again. My hands get so cold.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably both get kicked out when whoever it is gets back. I live underground.
All the same.
So I'll wrap it up after we get to the next area. This part's short.
I can think of safer places to camp. After all the fighting tonight.
Cops said I could be here. Besides, I ain't camping. I'm with the mole people.
Why the name Mole People?
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something because they got more money than we do.
Maybe you should join your people. Anywhere underground would be safer than Battery Park.
The moles need someone topside. And besides, it's been pretty quiet. I'd rather be here than have the NSF tromping around with machine guns.
The NSF are hiding out with the Mole People?
Yeah, they haven't hurt anybody. We guess it's all right.
I need to contact the NSF. Think you can tell me how to find the moles?
Sure. Just give me the password so I know they trust you.
Underworld.
Good. Long as they decided to give you access. Go to the phone booth in the subway station. The code's MOLE. That's 665 tree.
Thanks.
Oh, when you get to the Brooklyn Bridge station, talk to Charlie. He'll get you into the tunnels where we live.
Think it's true, the vaccine they got? Think it'd really kill you?
It's super concentrated. I heard the NSF talking. They're gonna process it, though.
I hope so. I can't go much longer.
Can't go much longer. Yeah, the reason I'm able to get into the underground place, if you'll remember, is when that one phone was getting held up by the two buggy jerkbacks. Excuse you. When the one phone was getting held up by the thugs, you saved me, says, tells you the password Underworld. Originally, he talks to that guy, he says, I need a password. JC says something about, like, it's national security, but he still needs a password. If you talk to him, you pay him money, and he tells you to go talk to, he tells you to go talk to the girl, and he gives you Underworld. He'll save you if you have the password.
Thanks again for the key.
It wasn't a favor. I was well paid.
A real patriot.
I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias. And if everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine, so long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country.
The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself.
I know an army when I see one. Look, I'll be blunt. Got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there. For 500, I'll tell you where to get the code.
I already got the code to the phone booth, but thanks. We think they're loading the Ambrosia onto a plane. You heard anything about that?
Nothing I can put a price on. UNATCO already thinks it's Juan Lebedev.
Lebedev?
I don't know who else it could be. He owns a whole terminal at LaGuardia. Manderley's been trying to bump him off for years.
Since when is LaGuardia for sale?
The city had some debts a few years back. There's always a buyer. But Lebedev's small time. He can't buy off the big politicians like a Bob Page.
Who does he buy off?
People lower down will be useful. Some of your buddies at UNATCO, actually.
Who?
You can't afford that one. Yeah, if it's Lebedev, you're gonna have a chance to be a hero. Manderley wants him dead.
Code, you'll find a secret passage. Someone stood in the wrong spot, was like right near the edge and killed me. You go into these tunnels. Past the loading screen. Step on. Sign this letter. This is the next area.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
Find a go ahead and do a quest phase if that's
Oh.
Give you fantasies to yourself, lady. Yeah, I think it's... The only reason I'm doing it out of order is because there's like 2 or 3, I think it's only 2, different loading screen areas here. I really don't feel like getting through the hospital. So to go over, do I have those? Close this. Go over here. Yeah. Yes, you do. There we go. Yeah, just go up here as you go up. Yeah, that's how you take it. Data screen. Yeah, I'll put some I get through it pretty quickly. If I remember where the guy I need to talk to is.
The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits. Hi, honey.
I'm not your honey. I think it's just another
Hola, bro.
What is it?
You on Rook's territory now. Just so you know.
You call yourselves Rooks?
That's right. Up here, it's business. You want to do business? Talk to El Rey.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hold up.
Hey! Oh, God. Oh.
It doesn't seem scary. We have a kid. Wish I could move faster through this stupid base. It is what it is. Turns out the mobile people have a network of tunnels running all through the sewers, abandoned subways, stuff like that, all connected by cities. So Ron's apparently worked out some kind of deal with them to let us move our supplies underground. Brooklyn Bridge Station accesses through, get this, the ladies' restroom. At least they got a sense of humor. Just for a little added security, I wired up a keypad to the switch. It's under the sync code 5482. Also with those generator calls, check it. Otherwise, we need to get in here with lock and stuff. Screen. No loading screen. There was one right there. Unless I went the wrong way.
Just take it easy, bro. Be cool.
But this place isn't as big as the original. The original is just the okay, yes. Right way. That's good. I'll just run. Okay, yeah, I do have to get here. Oops. It is just, in the original, it's just the part we started out at with all like the trains and stuff, or the subway tracks and stuff. And this is just a much smaller upstairs area like this. And then the other side of the tracks. For this version, they added a whole upstairs. Here's the loading screen. Now, since I didn't know that vent was there that got us that password, I'm still going to do the rest of the mission I started when I did the water.
You want to talk to El Rey?
You want to talk to El Rey? Yes, cool. Oh, that's where El Rey is right now.
The rooks. We had no.
This is where we need to go. If it wasn't for that code, we'd be going over here. I think. Yeah, there it is. Go over here. Talk to you.
You were the one that turned on the water?
You mean those valves in the tunnel that was caved in?
Yeah, we lost pressure during the explosions on South Street.
I was just exploring. Can you tell me something about the NSF?
The NSF? Yeah, they took over our tunnels.
How do I get there?
Go to the women's restroom. Look for a keypad under the sink. Combinations 5482.
Great. I'm glad I can help you out.
Be careful if there's a gunfight. There are families living down there.
The doctors in that clinic.
Who's this? So who cares? He has a lamp. And if you have
Nurse knew I was sick. She just don't care.
If you don't interrupt me, I'll give you a reason to go to the If you still have a zombie, you don't take it like I did. You go in there and talk to the junkie, he'll trade you a lamp for it. That's all we have. You're in long those lines. I already had it for you anyway, so. Story. Secret passage. And with that, I end the stream here. And next time, we'll go down this ladder, and track the NSF through the tunnels and go and figure out what Levitan's doing. And a bunch of other interesting stuff will happen. I'll probably die a few times because the upcoming area is pretty. It's not hard per se, but it is. It's easy to get turned around, especially in this version. Because in the original version, the map that we're going to after this one is just one big map. But in this version, it's a couple maps segmented together, so it's a little bit trickier. Especially when most of my memory relies on the original. So yeah, that'll be fun. But until then, nothing else I can want. So stand. JC's just gonna stand here next time I start this game up. So enjoy the rest of your day, and don't go too far into any rabbit holes. It's the best advice I can give you. There we go.